You talk about a big play. Hey, you don't get any bigger than that.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First down. Here's Cousins.
Oh, and that is incomplete. Talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well, team.
No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Cousins now. Complete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
You look at this Cowboy defense.
They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Penix.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
This one into the hands of Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons! Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Falcons respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big...
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. There's Mooney with another catch. And he gets this one. Inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And it'll be intercepted. Boys are going to get the football here. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after one. Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action, the Falcons with the football. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Cousins throw into the hands of Pitts here. And they're going to... It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. From the red zone now, Cousins. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And the Falcons are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Again, it's Cousins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Algier, touchdown, Falcons. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is...
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And here, back at the 40. Loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. They'll run for it with Algier. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw, Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's taken down.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
They're going to empty the backfield here, so you know this ball is likely to come out quick. They let the 4 outside receivers run deeper routes and then let the tight end just make a beeline across the formation. He's able to make the catch and turn it into good yardage and a first down.
He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Now Cousins. This will be caught at about the 6. And that'll make it second down. Cousins to throw it. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta Touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Final play of the half. Cousins gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's gonna be caught. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, and they have just about gone to halftime with the Panthers out on top. It's Bryce Young with a good day throwing it. 3 touchdown passes there. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. And at the half, they are down to the visiting Dolphins in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for Tua Tagovailoa. Lastly, let's head to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati to see what's happening with the Bengals. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Raiders. Jamar Chase, a touchdown reception. For the Falcons in the first half, they were led by their quarterback, the veteran Kirk Cousins. He connected on a touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And we will not have a run back here as the second half. First down throw for Cousins. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Cousins. Throw over the middle, gonna be caught here by Pitts. And he's gonna be taken there at the 35-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Cousins on first down. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. To the air again, it's Cousins. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. 39 yards there, a big one.
Well, Charles, looked like that had to be a mix-up there defensively.
You always question that type of confusion. They actually lost him in the middle of the field, gave him all sorts of room to run, and he took big-time advantage of it. That's an error you just can't.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And caught by London.
Into space at the 45.
As they finally wrangle him in at the 48. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing, Cousins.
That's complete to Mooney.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
16 more on that one and another first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Cousins now to throw on first down.
And this will be caught by...
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Second down and a yard.
They'll throw again. Cousins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball.
Touchdown, Falcons! Kyle Pitts with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the...
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Following the interception, Cousins.
Oh, Mooney, what a catch.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
They'll run here with Algier.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Tyler Algier, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. But just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's...
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Cousins. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Cousins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon.
And the Falcons.
Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
The CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this. Deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that call now might get the fans back into this one.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 2nd and 5. To throw is Cousins. Over the middle, it's complete. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing here, Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. This to make it a 3-score game late. Koo knocks this one. That will extend further. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. Pass complete. Now race for the marker. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Cousins. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Cousins. Oh, he's got a man wide open. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the